New from K-Tel Records, 22 explosive hits.
Hey everybody, it's me, Steve Schnee, the CD Junkie. On this episode of CD Junkie, I'm going to be talking about a compilation series that came out between 1999 and 2002. 8 volumes. This is a series that's going to appeal to people who enjoy visiting my channel on Tuesday nights when I do my This is Ski Lodge broadcast. And I really, really want a lot of you to check this out. Now, there's been compilation series that people swear by, such as Nuggets and Pebbles. Well, this compilation series that I'm going to tell you about is called Ripples. And what it does is it focuses on a lot of the British pop and sunshine pop of the mid to late 60s. And it's full of great, wonderful music. And you'll hear a lot of the stuff on my show, This is Ski Lodge. You can listen to that on Mixcloud. I'll put a link in the description box below. I also broadcast those shows live on YouTube on Tuesday nights, 6 p.m. Pacific. So let's dive into this series of compilations. Lots of great music featured here. At the end of this video, I'm going to have a medley. I'll have sound bites from 2 songs from each of the compilations I'm going to show you right now. Now, before I get into this, a lot of these bands were, maybe one single or a couple singles, and then they were gone, finished, or maybe even got to the point of making an album. So each compilation has a bunch of sort of original or new material, as well as these bands covering songs that were hits in America but had not reached the U.S. As they used to do back in the day. So let's take a look here. We're going to look at Volume 1. Now, some of the same bands actually show up on a lot of these compilations. You're going to see a lot of songs by the Searchers and the Montanas and the Ivy League and the Rockin' bands like that. But you're also going to see, Petula Clark on these in Episode 6. Even the Kinks appear on one of them, and the Knack. No, not Doug Feiger and the boys, My Sharona, not that Knack. This is another band from the 60s called the Knack. And but this is Volume 1. It is called Look at the Sunshine, British Summertime Pop. And it is full of wonderful music. Just look at all those wonderful bands there featured on this fantastic collection. And while the compilations don't focus just on sunshine pop, they all have a common theme, and that's just melodic, wonderful music. So here is Volume 2. It is called Dreamtime, British Sunshine Pop. These, by the way, are on Sequel Castle. Volume 3 is called Autumn Almanac, the British soft rock sound. And of course, anyone familiar with the Kinks, they have a song called Autumn Almanac, and that is on this compilation. Volume 4 is called Uptown Girls and Big City Boys, the 60s Brit building sound. And like I said, all these came out between 1999 and 2002 and are definitely worth checking out if you love that glorious British pop. A lot of unknown bands and songs you may have never heard before, but that's the charm of discovering series like this, when you hear music and it just brings you right back to that time period and it fills you with nostalgia, even if you've never heard it before. So let's go on to Volume 5, and this is called Beach Bash, British Surf Pop and Frat Rock Rarities. I show you the back just so you sort of have an idea of, you can pause it and look at some of the bands that are on these things. Now let's go on to Volume 6 here. And that's called Jingle Jangle Mornings, British 60s Folk Rock Rarities. Lots of Dylan covers and things like that on this. But it's really nice, melodic. Again, let's go to number 7. That's called Rainbows, 29 British Sunshine Pop Rarities. So yeah, these are jam-packed. And finally, Volume 8. Is called Butterfly, 29 British Sunshine Pop Rarities. And that's it with the Ripple series. Now, what was interesting is it was a series that inspired the makers of these compilations to also put compilations together by certain bands. Now, I don't think that I have all of them. There's probably more out there, but I do have a compilation by The Freshmen. And as you can see here, it's part of the Ripple series. Jefferson. This is also part of the Ripple series. And then The Bystanders. The Pie Collection. This is also part of the Ripple series. Now, this next thing I'm going to show you is the Montana's compilation. Same label, but this actually came out before the Ripple series. This came out in 1997. Montana's, just like, let's say, Catch-22 and a few of the other bands, it seemed like everything they recorded was just great, glorious pop. And while this is long out of print, I can tell you that there is a Montana's compilation coming out. I believe it might be Cherry Red. And it is going to be all of this and so much more. But that's definitely a band. If you stumble across anything by the Montanas, fantastic, wonderful pop. But that is it with the Ripple series. I just wanted to introduce you to the series, so maybe in your journeys out in the wild while you're flipping through bins or while you're online, you can try to track some of this stuff down. It's definitely worth your while. Sit back for the next few minutes because I've got a medley here featuring a grand total of 16 songs, little sound bites. I hope that it entices you to check this out. So let's listen to that now, and I'll see you on the other side.
Flying high in the sky, just me and my baby. Up on an airplane ride, just my baby and me so high. We're flying up on an airplane ride, just my baby and me so high. Bye, goodbye, that's all she had to say. You gotta be loved, yeah, you gotta be loved all the way. Every hour, every day, I'll be there. You gotta be loved, yeah, you gotta be loved all the time. Then she goes with her nose in the air. Funny how love can be. Wonder why she pretends I'm not there. Funny how love can be, girl. All these things would come true if I lost my love for you. 'Cause I love you till winter follows the spring, follows the spring. I will love you till winter follows the spring. I can hear the guitars play lovely tunes every time that you walk in the room. Let's lock the door and throw away the key now. Oh, I can't wait to kiss you. Oh, oh, oh.
Well, I will never give my heart to no other one. Baby Ruth, my baby Ruth. 'Cause he's my roly-poly little rubber ball. Baby Ruth, my baby Ruth. Keep your Frankie, keep your Teddy, and whoever comes to mind. But my baby Ruth is all of them but mine. And do I love him? Yeah, I do. My baby Ruth.
I dream about you every night. Won't you make my dreams come true? Oh, honey, can I get to know you better? Oh, baby, now, honey, can I get to know you? And it might begin to teach you how to give a damn about your fellow man. And it might begin to reach you how to give a damn about your fellow man. Sometimes at night, circles of light shine on my pillow. There while I sleep, let's just scream and dance on my window. There's a corner in you, don't surprise. It's a deep shade of you in disguise. Rainbow every morning. Hey, little girl, I see that love, but I see that I'm glad we said hello. We'll never say goodbye. And I know that we have found a love that others never find. Baby, hold on to me, 'cause I'm the loving kind. I know it's very hard to pretend you're happy when you know you're not. So you gotta make like real to prove to everyone what you can do. But don't fool yourself. No. The kids on Trinity Street are kicking their heels and kicking their feet. On your own with nothing to do, there's nowhere to go. It's at Trinity Street. La 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 la.
Anyway, that's it. I hope that you enjoyed my overview of the Ripple series as well as the additional band compilations that came out. There might be more than this. I have to investigate that. But these Ripples compilations are definitely worth tracking down. Thank you all. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, to ring that bell for future notifications. And until the next time, remember me. I'm Steve Schnee, the CD Junkie.